From Fox 5 New York, this is Good Day Weekend.
Good morning. Welcome to Good Day Weekend. I'm Stephanie Bertini in the Fox 5 newsroom. We are live here on the Fox Local app. The Justice Department asking a federal court to unseal the grand jury transcripts in the Jeffrey Epstein case. This comes following pressure, including from President Trump's base. The DOJ recently saying no more evidence would be released to the public about the sex trafficking investigation. Last week, the Justice Department and the FBI abruptly walked back the notion that there's an Epstein client list of elites. Epstein killed himself behind bars in 2019 while awaiting trial. Well, move over California and Florida. You've got some competition in Central Park this weekend. Woman Rink is now transformed into a beach volleyball court. It's all part of the AVP League season. 6 top volleyball teams are going to compete today and tomorrow. All right, checking the forecast now. Today, your temperatures are in the 80s with a chance of showers. Tonight, it will be humid. Storms are possible tonight as well. Tomorrow, you're looking at a humid and hot day. Well, real New Yorkers know the best way to get around the city is by walking or on a bike. As Fox 5's Kendall Green shows us, a new list is giving us bragging rights when it comes to being on the move.
It's no secret, no matter what corner of the globe you're in, you know New York City's bustling with people pounding the pavement. Hey, this shows me that you walk all the time.
Yeah, I do like walking, yes. Once you know like all the avenues and the streets and what direction it goes in, it's easy to get from place to place.
It's fabulous. Like, we should all walk like this. It's easy.
This tourist from Kansas City says it's part of why she can't stay away. Both walkability and bikeability within the city are far out front from major cities across the U.S., as a new study from Streetlight found all but one of the city's 5 boroughs ranked among the top 10 walk and bike-friendly cities, with Manhattan leading the way.
I believe in about 2/3 of American cities, less than 10% of the trips that people make are made by bike or walking. You know, in Manhattan, that's 60%. So 6 out of 10 trips are not made by car.
Mark Morzinski and his colleagues measure traffic, whether on the roads, rails, or by foot. The transportation analytics firm found after Manhattan, the Bronx, Brooklyn, and Queens were also ranked pretty high. But Staten Island was more on par with other cities, with 87% of daily commuters committing to their cars. Now, tourists we spoke with, they tell us they couldn't imagine taking the amount of steps New Yorkers take every day, but the analysts in that study, they credit the infrastructure for that benefit.
If you look across other cities in America, we have, issues with sidewalk quality. In some cases, there are gaps in sidewalks. There may not be safe crosswalks. And of course, New York City has been sort of built with with people walking in mind.
The study itself, while it offers a pat on the back for New Yorkers getting their steps in, is aimed to help city agencies that manage transportation also measure their success. But to be fair, not everyone's adamant about multiple miles on foot every day. What do you mean you can't do it?
20 years ago, in my 20s, yes. I'd have been like, 46-year-old me? Absolutely not. I ain't got the patience.
Kendall Green, Fox 5 News.
Fines are in full effect for vehicles blocking the M2 and M4 bus routes in Manhattan. A 60-day warning period using automated camera enforcement ended on Wednesday. Now fines start at $50 but can go up to $250 for repeat offenders. There are more than 1,200 buses equipped with cameras, and that's according to the MTA. Well, you know it's spotter and lantern flies. There are new summertime normal, and so is stomping on them. But as Fox 5's Jennifer Williams shows us, experts say it's not going to do much to put a dent in the population.
To stomp or not to stomp? That is the question. When it comes to a particular NYC pest, you might want to save your energy.
Over the course of the past few years, the populations have been growing. And that means that a lot of New Yorkers are going to see very large swarms this year.
According to experts, the spotted lanternfly population has grown to the point that it's pretty much useless to kill them one by one. The goal now is to slow the spread.
If it gives you a way to relieve some stress or control the population in your immediate vicinity, then yes, it is worth it to stomp on it.
For that, you're going to need a lot more firepower than your sneaker.
We do want to empower all residents to have some safe way of managing the populations of these pests, which in many cases means either using mechanical, like a swatter, or even a vacuum cleaner to kill off local populations.
Those little buggers first popped up in Pennsylvania over a decade ago, but have been an NYC nuisance since the summer of 2020.
The lanternfly is at the stage of its life cycle where the adults are about to emerge, meaning this is the life stage where they are large and they are flying around. So they are about to be very obvious and very intrusive in New Yorkers' lives.
They do get to be everywhere.
Last year it was so bad here.
According to trends in other areas, after peak years like last year and this coming year, the populations will decline.
The birds and the insects that are part of our urban ecology are learning about this new food source. And it may take a couple of years, but they're going to learn how to control spotted lanternfly for us.
Which seems to be exactly what New Yorkers we spoke to want.
I've definitely seen more of the spotted lanternflies around. I don't really squash them. I feel a little bad doing that.
It felt pretty bad to kill it, to be honest, because it's not ugly or anything, but I know they're damaging.
I saw them around, but they were not bad. They were just there. I mean, harmless, right?
On the Upper East Side, Jennifer Williams, Fox 5 News.
Students in Queens getting the chance to talk to a NASA astronaut live from the International Space Station. It happened on Friday at the New York Hall of Science in Flushing Meadows, Corona Park. Astronaut Dr. Johnny Kim taking questions from the students, including what's the best space food?
I miss sushi, I miss pizza, and I miss Korean food. The best food that I have had so far is actually what came up in a care package. So we get cargo missions that come up and they resupply us, and we get a small space for personal items. And my friends and family actually shipped up some kimchi and rice.
Kim launched the International Space Station in April. He's on an 8-month mission to conduct scientific research. Picture this. You just got married and you're about to jet off on your honeymoon with your spouse. But here's the catch. Some friends and family are also coming on the trip. Well, whether you're interested or opposed, group honeymoons are an idea gaining some popularity. Here's Fox 5's Jessica Formoso.
You know the saying, the more the merrier, but is it really when it comes to your honeymoon?
What do you guys think about taking your parents, in-laws, and friends on your honeymoon?
I think a honeymoon is an intimate time, not for in-laws and parents.
Bring your in-laws, parents, and friends on your honeymoon.
I think it's a bad idea. I would never bring in-laws on a honeymoon. They may get in the way.
Unless they're on the other end of the island.
Bizarre or not, the so-called Familymoon seems to be a growing viral trend, with some brides recounting their awkward honeymoon on social media.
I wouldn't want my mom on my honeymoon.
None of this stuff today makes any sense. Stop now. Go back. Let's go back.
That's weird.
No. You wouldn't do it?
No, absolutely not.
What's even more odd? Some parents are inviting themselves to what's supposed to be a romantic, intimate getaway.
Well, you would take me.
No, definitely not. No, it's supposed to be romantic. That's weird. Yeah.
I agree with that.
Relationship expert Susan Winter says this is a generational thing, mainly Gen Zers.
This is the unusual thing about our time period now. Everything is different. It's not as though we're being intimate for the first time. That might have been the situation 40 or 50 years ago. So people have friend groups, they have their friends. We live in an a la carte time period where people pick and choose how they want to experience their life. And this is just another choice.
Absolutely.
You would?
Yes.
How come?
Just good. Just I'm a good person. We love having a good time. So, yeah.
So like after the wedding, the party, you would still be like, come on, guys.
Everyone, even their friends.
Winter believes brides and grooms need to talk about this one, and if they agreed to do it, there needs to be boundaries.
Think carefully if you want to invite somebody. Will they add quality to your experience? And why are you inviting them?
In Bayshore, I'm Jessica Formoso, Fox 5 News.
Very interesting. Well, coming up, the health benefits of eating kiwi. But first, here's the 7-day forecast for your week ahead. To Good Day Weekend. It's 8:12 in the morning. I'm Stephanie Bertini. Well, did you see it this week on the 5 o'clock news discussion, including an increase in kids getting poisoned by nicotine pouches, plus a study showing the health benefits of kiwis.
Fox 5 Health News, poisonings from nicotine pouches soaring in babies and toddlers. Experts warn these products usually do not have child-resistant packaging, making them easier for kids to ingest.
Join us now, Dr. Jacob Kurgan with Maimonides Health. Dr. Kurgan, this is alarming, especially when we're talking about babies and children. Maybe you can explain how this is happening.
Yeah, definitely alarming. We know that these nicotine pouches are not sort of the traditional way we think that people can get their access to nicotine. It's not a cigarette, it's not a patch. It's kind of touted as this alternative for nicotine that's safer than smoking cigarettes. But the danger of it is that it looks like it comes in a little, what looks like a mint bottle or even like candy, and children may see adults using this and think it is candy because it's sweet and it has pretty high levels of nicotine. And nicotine, especially in little people, you know, they can be very fatal. Probably just 4 or 5 of these can be fatal even in adults. So children are even more at risk.
Fatal. Wow, I didn't realize it was that serious. You know, walk us through what you should be looking for before you put 2 and 2 together and realize they got into the nicotine pouches. How would they be exhibiting symptoms?
So when in doubt, you can call 911, you can call the Poison Control Center. The truth is that even though we have seen about a 7-fold increase in accidental, ingestion of this, very few of the times it's been very serious or, God forbid, fatal. But treat this like anything else, any other chemical that you would want to stay away from children, from pets, so they don't mistake it from candy. If they see you using it, they might think it is okay to use. So keep it out of reach, keep it locked, and make sure that they know it's not for them.
All right, well, we know tobacco, not great for your health, but one thing that we are hearing about is kiwis, really good for your health. In fact, maybe a little bit more than any other fruit out there. When was this discovered?
So yes, kiwis are definitely better for you than smoking cigarettes. You don't have to smoke them even, so that's nice. There's been kind of a lot of anecdotal evidence from GI doctors, gastrointestinal doctors, who say this seems to do wonders for people who have difficulty with regular bowel movements, and people don't like taking prunes because they can kind of make you feel bloated. So kiwis seem to do a very good job of kind of keeping you regular. Not to mention that they're full of really healthy things that can even help with more serious things like cardiovascular issues, like heart attacks, cancers, maybe even some other things.
Yeah, fiber and vitamin C, it's a good combo, no doubt about it. And you do have to eat it. There's no really way to sort of take those compounds and put them into a pill, just because we know we're in America and everyone's probably asking that. How do I get around eating this delicious fruit? Dr. Kurgan, we're going to have to leave it there. We appreciate it. Thanks so much.
My pleasure.
All right, we'll be right back with a look at what you missed this week on Good Day New York, including something special at Lincoln Center. But first, let's take a look at the weather for your week ahead. All right, good morning. This is Good Day Weekend. It's 8:18. I'm Stephanie Bertini. Are you looking for something to do this summer? Then you may want to head to Lincoln Center. It's holding its 4th annual Summer for the City, offering hundreds of events and family-friendly activities for all ages. Here's Crystal Young with a look at what you can expect.
Good morning. Well, I would love to step out of the way and just show you how beautiful this plaza looks. I mean, you would be passing right by on the avenue and glance over and go, oh, okay, Lincoln Center. And you know I love a disco ball. Well, literally, the stage is set for Summer for the City, all kinds of events. We're going to talk about a few of them, and most of them are free or pay what you wish. I'm going to slide over to Shanta Thake. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so let's talk about a few things that are going to be happening here that people can come take advantage of. Summer for the City, that's a lot in one big lump, correct?
Oh, yeah, it's hundreds of shows here, all for free and choose what you pay all summer long. We go from the middle of June to the middle of August, and we welcome all of New York to come dance with us.
All right, I like that. Now, one of the things that's going to be happening here is Festival Orchestra, and I pulled up just video of them, and it was like so soothing. I'm like, yes, okay, I want to keep listening. So I like that the programming is diverse.
Yes, the Festival Orchestra at Lincoln Center, they kick off this Sunday, and they're led by Jonathan Hayward. It's an amazing series of concerts with the best of the old and the best of the new, always paired with a new artist, and it's such a beautiful way to explore classical music in the city.
Fabulous. So we have two more to get through. The Ruidoso Festival.
Yes, Ruidosa. It translates to noisy women. And it's the first all-female-led music festival in Latin America, and we bring them here. They were here last year, and they're coming back this year to close out the festival on August 9th.
Love. Okay, and finally, Brazil Week. It starts today. Today's the 16th. It runs through the 20th. We have a band that's going to play for us, but that's very Brazilian themed, obviously.
Yes, we're bringing all of these Brazilian musicians from across the incredible country, really celebrating the depth of music from all over Brazil. And we're starting tonight with Lenine and the band that you're about to see.
All right, I like it. Thank you so much. Okay, let me slide over. This is Diogo Brown. Let's talk about your band and what you're going to play for us. And good morning, and thank you for getting up early.
Thank you so much for having us. Yes, so this is Gafieira, Rio, Miami, a 11-piece Brazilian big band.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And we're so excited to be here at the Lincoln Center. Okay. Summer for the City. Tonight, 6 p.m. Don't miss it. Make sure you come over because this is going to be so much fun.
All right. I'm going to step out of the way. Just tell me what song you're playing.
Dama Ideal.
Oh, okay. I'm going to let him say it. All right. Go for it.
Let's do it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Você anda sumindo lá na gafieira. Por onde é que você tem andado? Você não aparece desde quinta ou quarta-feira. Tenho saudade do seu requebrado. A raça tem sentido muita diferença. Você não sabe a falta que me faz. O baile só é bom com a sua presença. Você lá é a dama de maior cartaz.
All right, straight ahead, we'll take you to a seafood restaurant that's making waves. But first, here's a look at the weather for your week ahead. This is Good Day Weekend. Back to Good Day Weekend. If you missed it, here's another look. This week on Good Night New York, Ryan Christopher and Crystal Young setting sail, taking us to a seafood restaurant right on the water.
So we're at Grand Banks, which was formerly the Sherman's Wicker. It was a cod fishing vessel, now converted into oyster bar and sustainable seafood, right here in New York Harbor.
The vessel used to be a cod fishing boat out of Newfoundland, but now it's nestled at Pier 25 on the west side, and you can take in the panoramic views of the city, indulging in some of the best seafood in the tri-state.
There is so much life right on the other side of the Verrazano, and we're able to take advantage of it, from this unique spot. Most importantly, we have oysters right at the top of the menu. We have a new oyster program featuring a Sailor Baby, which is an oyster that we have worked with a particular grower that is bespoke to us, and it's our own oyster, and it's real special.
And I have some freshly shucked Sailor Babies for you guys right here.
Look at that. All right.
So I do recommend a little bit of lemon if that's what you want to go for. Okay. I'm not big on a sauce guy because I think we should let the oyster shine. So it should just slurp right back once you tip it in.
Now.
You want to give it a couple chews?
Oh my God.
That's where you really get to experience everything that's going on in the oyster. I know some people think that you should swallow an oyster whole. I think you should eat all of your food.
Me too.
Or chew all of your food. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right.
Floating on the Hudson now for 12 years, Grand Banks offers a variety of sustainable local oysters and imports from briny to buttery. And there's more deliciousness beyond shellfish.
Cheers. Let's talk about what we're cheersing with. What do you have?
Well, this is I'm the Captain Now. I believe that's the name of this drink. And then how about Crystals?
I have the Permanent Vacation. Love the name.
Don't you feel like you're on one here on Grand Banks?
Always on Grand Banks.
And now,
Permanent Vacation.
You're old school. You like rosé with your oysters, so you're sticking with rosé.
That's right.
We won't fight you on that one. You're the pro here. But look at this delicious spread here from Chef. This is gorgeous.
Lobster roll. Made from the cousins of this guy. Wow. Tomato watermelon salad, which is accented with coconut oil and shiso and basil.
Ooh, I like that.
We have our beautiful porgies, which I caught, which will turn into that Montauk Sea Bream crudo.
No way, you caught those?
We got to try this lobster roll together.
Okay, let's do it.
This is incredible. This is like one of the best lobster rolls I've ever had.
Thank you.
It's got cucumber on it too.
Ooh, and I love cucumbers. Okay, wait,
I couldn't help myself.
So you already started.
Yep.
So we cook the lobster in a specific way to keep it super tender. We then bathe it in this wonderful light emulsion that includes fennel and lemon and tarragon. But we also use a little seaweed, a little dulse in the emulsion, so to give back that ocean kiss back to the lobster. And then a little lemon zest and chive on top.
There you go. A little smooch.
And the cucumber for that sort of bright crisp. So
it's a New York City experience you should not miss. While the weather is warm, come out, get your oyster on, your lobster roll on, your rosé on, and have a permanent vacation.
Okay, we'll be right back with this morning's top stories. But first, here's a look at your 7-day forecast.